Hello and welcome to this glorious day of celebration. What a joy to have each of you here gathered together in the name of love to uplift, support, and witness the sacred union between these two beautiful souls who have good God. It's just so pretty. So beautiful. Sorry. These two beautiful souls who have chosen each other as partners, who have chosen to live, breathe, and be together from this day forward. Let us take a moment to honor and understand the gift of this day, knowing that you all are here because you play an intricate role in the individual lives of Mary Martin and Ian, but also in their lives as a couple. Before we proceed, it's important to understand that a marriage is a coming together of families, not a separation or a time to give one away. So I must first ask the parents of the bride, do you give your blessings, your love, and support for this coming together, for this sacred union?
We do.
Beautiful. A marriage is not only two people coming together to make promises and commit to one another. It is the birth of a new life. So not only are we gathered here to celebrate their partnership, but also to honor this day as the beginning of a new life for Mary Martin and Ian individually, but also together as a unit. The very thing that ignites and sustains this life on earth is the breath. So the first thing we do when we're born is take an inhale, and the last thing we do when our time on earth is up is take our final exhale. But without the breath, we simply cannot exist. And so before the vows, before the rings, before the kiss, let us together breathe literal life into this union together, into this divine celebration, into this new life. So I'm going to ask you all to do something you've never done at a wedding before. And close your eyes, please, and relax your jaw and soften your shoulders, setting the tone for a marriage of peace and comfort, knowing that anytime we do anything together, the energy becomes that much more powerful and potent. So although you've probably never been asked to do this before, I just ask that you consciously breathe right here and now, a sense of relaxing peace washing over you and through you. But it's important that we take time to honor this celebration as the unique individuality that it is, knowing that this is not like any other wedding we've ever attended. Like every individual on this planet, this union is uniquely divine and has its own blueprint, its own pulse, its own heartbeat. So together with your eyes closed and peace washing through you, we invoke this union as a collective by honoring the beginning of the rest of their lives, by consciously doing the very thing that gifts us all life, breathing. In a moment, I'm going to ask us all to take one deep and grateful breath together, followed by a long breath out. And this breath will represent our prayer and our intention for Mary Martin and Ian to embark on a long journey of depth and connectivity, fueled by love and gratitude, blessing them for a life of growth and evolution individually and together as a unit side by side. So please help us commence this sacred partnership of Mary Martin and Ian by placing your hands over your literal heart space right here and now. Taking a deep and grateful breath in together and a really long breath out. Beautiful. You may all open your eyes. Doesn't that just feel better? Mary Martin and Ian, I want you to take a moment to look around at those who have walked into this holy sanctuary we're breathing in together right now, to witness the rich earth beneath your feet, the wisdom of the trees protecting you, and the vast expansiveness of the sky above you. Experience the magic and love around you and within you, and really feel into this moment. Because this is a day of complete transformation for each of you personally, but also as a couple. Take a moment to feel the nourishment and unconditional love of these people and these elements. This moment will never happen again. This breath will never be breathed again. You will never be the same again. And so take time to savor it. Really be here. It's no coincidence that your love blossomed amongst the mightiness of Mother Earth herself, working with your hands, planting seeds, harvesting, nurturing nature's bounty with your love, your care, and your willingness to learn. This is how your relationship became real and tangible. And this is the theme you shall carry through as your driving force for a life of togetherness and connectivity. Marriage is much like the holiness of the earth herself. It needs attention and nourishment, just like any crop planted. It needs your willingness and commitment to learn and expand. It is vital to observe the marriage like one would a new plant variety, knowing that this union, like the plant, is like no other that has ever existed before. Therefore, you will have to spend time tending to its growth by knowing when to prune, by knowing when to harvest, when to water, and then when to let it be. It's clear that the foundation of this union is your connection to the real world and what actually matters in this life. And the beautiful thing about both of you is you aren't afraid of putting in the work to come back home to your values time and time again. You are willing to use your literal hands to come together for a common goal. So I want you to join hands right here and now and really hold each other's hands. And it's okay. It's okay. Really hold each other's hands.
Ooh, they are.
And let this be a moment where you feel what is real. Feel what is real. These are the hands that will sustain your ever-growing love. These are the hands that will hold you when you need support. These are the hands that will clap for you when they are proud. These are the hands that will wipe the tears of joy from your eyes as well as the tears of grief. These are the hands that will reach out in moments when not a word is uttered, simply to say, I'm here. These hands are completely individualized, holding their own stories, talents, and unique gifts to each of you. And separately, they are strong and powerful, no doubt. But when they are joined together with the frequency of love, they have the ability to transform the world around you and within you for the better. So with your hands bound together in the name of love, let us take this time to honor the ancient wisdom of our ancestors and nature herself by acknowledging with reverence the elements that make up the reality of this world around us and within us. Since ancient times, humans have looked to nature for sustenance, vitality, and understanding. We have always used the energy of the four elements, air, fire, water, and earth, to bring forth peace, harmony, and love into our lives and the lives of others. And so it only makes sense that on this day we honor the ancient wisdom and pray you will be blessed by the energy and reality of each element in your lives individually, but also together in union. When something feels off in your partnership, may you look to the lessons and the nourishment of these elements to guide you back home to the truth of love and into a state of balance. First, we'll call upon the air element. So take a moment to literally feel it, to breathe it in, feel it on your skin. The air element governs communication and understanding. May this couple always experience open and clear lines of communication. May the frequency of love govern their thoughts and conversations now and always. May they remain willing to change and expand their minds. May they continuously be open to shifting their perspectives so they may see, experience, and understand any and all circumstances through the lens of love. Next, we call upon the element of fire, which you can smell and feel the vibration here and now, governing passion and transformation. May their passion for one another and life itself continue to grow and fuel their union. Without resistance, may they undergo the inevitable beauty of transformation on an individual level and together as a unit, holding space for each other to transform at their own pace. May the fire element bless them with the courage to shine their authenticity with boldness, light, and honesty. And now we call upon the water element, governing nourishment, healing, and emotional awareness. May their love be as nourishing and pure as the holiest of waters. May they embrace the power of healing and fluidity by allowing themselves and each other to feel into the totality of this life. May they bathe in the beauty of giving and receiving the truth of love. And finally, we call upon the element of earth, governing steadiness, security, and fertility. May Ian and Mary Martin always remember to walk on this mighty earth in reverence and in the deepest state of trust. May this ground beneath them remind them that they are loved, held, and supported now and always. May they experience the solid foundation of a life rooted in the truth of love and value. This earth has held us all and loved us all our days long. It has carried, nourished, and fed us, and for nothing in exchange. This is unconditional love. This earth clearly demonstrates the power and necessity of unconditional love. For nothing in exchange. May these two beautiful souls continue to place their bare hands and feet in her fertile soil, to always be reminded of how divine this life truly is, to be reminded of the reality of unconditional love when we take time to acknowledge it, to slow down, to bow down, to express our deepest thanks, and practice reciprocity. I now invite the two of you to express your commitment to each other by sharing your vows. Ian, if you would like to begin.
Well, love, we made it. It took a lot of work and effort for us to come here today. And I'm not talking about the endless Zoom calls and wedding meetings that we had, but more so the love and effort that we put into our relationship over the years together. And we've built a beautiful foundation for us to grow this marriage off of. And I just want to say to you, I promise that I will always rub your feet, even if you only sometimes rub mine. Or never. I promise to always be by your side and be your number one fan. And I promise to love you unconditionally for the rest of our lives. I love you, Bert.
I tried to think of so many things to say to you, and I talked out almost every aspect of our relationship that we've grown through and that we've learned more and more about each other, and it's led us right here to this moment. And it just comes to something really simple: is I will love you forever. I will always be by your side. I'll always be your best friend. And I can't wait for the rest of our lives with each other. Love you too.
So beautiful. Okay, Ian, when you're ready. Okay, Ian,
Yes, ma'am.
do you take Mary Martin to be your partner in this life, to love, honor, and cherish her just the way she is, to commit to a life of sacred union through joyful and trying times, hardships and celebrations, to grow with, walk with, and learn from all your days long?
I do.
Mary Martin, do you take Ian to be your partner in this life, to love, honor, and cherish him just as he is, to commit to a life of sacred union through joyful and trying times, hardships and celebrations, to grow with, walk with, and learn from all your days long?
I do.
Thank you. The wedding ring is circular in shape, reminding us that when the power of love is present, there is no beginning and no end. May you wear these rings with pride, honoring the commitment to share in this life together, radiating the frequency of love in all that you think, in all that you say, all that you do, and all that you are. So here, Ian, whoops, and now they're
Ooh, look.
together. They're
Fits
really
right
together.
inside.
How beautiful is that?
They're stuck inside.
If you'll grab Mary Martin's ring and repeat after me as you place the ring on her finger. I give you this ring as a symbol of my never-ending love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my never-ending love.
I promise to cherish and respect you for the rest of my days. I promise to cherish
I promise to cherish
and respect you
and respect you
for the rest of
our
my
days.
days.
Yes.
I give to you the wholeness of me,
I give to you the wholeness of me,
and I accept the wholeness of you.
and I accept the wholeness of you.
With an open heart,
With an open heart,
I commit my soul to yours.
I commit my soul to yours.
Okay, Mary Martin, repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my never-ending love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my never-ending love.
I promise to cherish
I promise to cherish
and respect you for the rest of my days.
and respect you for the rest of my days.
I give to you the wholeness of me,
I give to you the wholeness of me,
and I accept the wholeness of you.
and I accept the wholeness of you.
With an open heart,
With an open heart,
I commit my soul to yours.
I commit my soul to yours.
It should be slick enough.
Family and friends, it is my divine honor to pronounce Ian and Mary Martin husband and wife. To seal this union in the name of love, you may now kiss one another.